Vegas, Vegas, Vegas. Oh, the pot is fucking stirring. Shit is just coming out the fucking crevices. Shit's getting real in the field. I'll keep you all updated and posted. Because personally, I really don't know myself just yet, but it's some unreal shit popping. But first and foremost, before I pop off this podcast with this special guest I got today, I want to get at everybody out there in Vegas because everyone knows I'm so critical on the hosts out here, the hosts out here in the Vegas strip clubs. And I guess however many episodes ago with Patrick, a couple of guys were in their feelings or felt some type of way, thinking that I was shitting on the host at my club, my establishment, which I can't say, I'm not allowed to say, or I'm not supposed to say, whatever it is that's ongoing with them. But I was the furthest from the truth, so I wanted to put it on record and put it on blast right here that excluding the host at my club, because all I've ever done is pump up my club and show my club love, that, we got some of the best hosts in the game out there and the best staffs, best management, bartenders, waitresses, DJs, head to toe porters, drivers, backdoor dudes. So, that was the furthest from the truth. And there is obviously, and I've said it before, some great hosts out here in the strip club industry in Vegas. So I just wanted to get that off the record or on the record, you know what I mean? That, I wasn't talking shit about the people at my club. Never have, never will. And hopefully that can kind of like settle better with some of the crew. Because, to me, we're all one big happy family in that motherfucker, trying to make everybody money and, most importantly, make strip clubs great again. So now I got that out. You whack-ass host out there with no socks on and your fucking penny loafers acting on your fucking phone like you're doing something special. Suck my fucking dick, brothers. Anyways, now let's get on with the show. Now we got the bullshit out of the way. I got a young man in the building right here. Jason Young, right? Jason Young?
Yep.
Jason Young, looking young, shit. But been in the industry a long time, and I finally, Vegas, got a manager in here. A manager of a strip club out in Las Vegas is in the house. And Jason's ex-military, so thank you for your service, my man. I want to thank you for coming on as well. I kind of just ran into him at Crazy Horse 3. Then you kind of came in and showed me some love at my spot, checking me out at work at Hunt or at my spot. And so that's awesome, brother. And so let's get into it. What club are you currently at right now?
LVSC.
LVSC?
Yep.
All right. I've heard of it for sure.
Yeah.
That being said, one, we got into it, you were in the military, but two, let's get into what got you into the industry first and foremost, and then what kind of spots have you worked, and what's your thoughts on the game as it is right now. So let's start where it all began.
Okay. I was a bouncer back east while I was going through college. I put myself through college. I was bouncing. And when I was getting ready to move out here, I was like, no more. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm done. Because there's no money on it back east.
Oh, okay.
And then I came out here and I had heard how much they were making out here in the strip clubs. I was like, God damn. I want to get in on that shit. So I came out here and I landed a gig at the Olympic Garden.
The original, huh?
1997.
Damn.
Yeah. And then there I went to Cheetahs. And then from Cheetahs, I was at the Rhino for 22 years.
That's a long time with probably one of the top 5 best clubs in the world.
Yeah.
So let's first start off with, what did you do at OG's? What were you just?
I used to work on the back parking lot and walk the girls to and from their cars, keep an eye on it, make sure nobody was breaking into their shit. And it was a dirty job.
All right. Yeah. That could be kind of some crazy shit for sure. So that's what you were doing at OG's?
Yep.
Then from there, what'd you do over at Cheetahs?
Just bouncing. And over there, it was real bouncing.
Yeah. Cheetahs, I mean, but that was one of the main spots back in the days. Is Cheetahs.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Yep. They even did that movie Showgirls there and shit too. Yeah. Were you around during that time?
No, I wasn't there for that, but I came in after all that.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's Las Toxicas,
Yeah, which is a nice place.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it was LGC. I like I said, man, RIP LGC Vegas, because we could have did something special there, but the powers that be just didn't align with the universe, I guess. I don't know on that one, but okay.
It seems like they're harder on the city clubs.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was at the Hippo, I mean, we were getting visited by Metro on a pretty regular basis. I'm like,
really?
Yeah.
So let's get into Rhino. What was it working for that machine out here, bro?
Oh man, it was insane, bro. It's just an insane place.
Because for the people, you guys sometimes running, like, even I think back then, probably 300, 400 girls.
Oh yeah, and I worked the back door, so I was the one responsible for the paperwork and signing them in, getting their money and all that. And
so let's give the people an idea what that kind of a position does, because for one, I haven't had a manager on here or really a guy. I had Tim Black on here that does the Backdoor at my spot, but we never really got into it about the responsibilities of the Backdoor and how major part that does play in the industry and in the business itself.
Yeah, you gotta know what you can and can't do, what I'm saying, what to look for. I mean, it's a lot to it, a lot of paperwork.
Yeah. So you're checking girls in, collecting house fees,
doing their contracts,
business license stuff.
Yep. And then you got to make sure your drawer's on. You have all that going on, and you have to make sure your drawer's.
Yeah, and collecting the fees and fuck, bro. Imagine taking 300, 400 house fees and shit, bro.
Yeah. Right after the pandemic, we were doing like 365, 375, and then another 125 on mornings.
Yeah, bro, that's fucking crazy.
Insane, bro.
Insane.
Yeah, organized chaos.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, I would just get a girl and sit in my car and just be like, "What the hell was that all about?"
So, what would be what would be a guesstimate on an amount you would, let's say, for 375 house fees? What would that be that you'd be probably turning in?
It's, I don't even remember, man. Probably between 20 and 30.
Jeez,
Yeah.
Damn, bro, and that's some sick dough that can easily probably be walked away with as well.
Well, there was a guy that worked on the weekends, and he didn't, in fact, walk away with $3 million.
Damn. Hear that shit, Vegas? $3 fucking mil.
And it wasn't even missed.
A little pussy walked away with at the back door over time. Damn, bro.
Yeah, they quit counting at $3 million.
That's unreal, bro.
Yeah.
Do they press charges on something like that, or?
Nope, because it was cash.
Yeah, there's no proof of nothing.
Yeah.
Wow, bro.
Yep. Yeah, it was a dead ass Thursday when we called him. It was a $6,800 extra in his pocket.
Shut up. Damn, bro.
Yeah.
That little pussy came up.
Yeah. I worked for him on a Saturday night, which Saturdays are always slower than Fridays. And on Friday night, he did like 260 girls signed in, maybe like 69 off stages. The next night, which is usually slower, I put in 321 and 116 off stages. That's how much he was stealing.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
I guess where there's a will, there's a way, man. You're going to have those shady fucks in this industry, unfortunately, bro. You know what I mean? Like, no matter how try to proof, what do they call that shit where you want to, like,
kind of vet them.
Yeah. Like, stop proof the bullshit.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck. Someone's still going to try to, figure some shit out.
If they would have ran one report, they would have caught him.
Really?
Yeah.
And why wouldn't they do any of the reports?
I have no idea, bro. I mean, how do you not notice that there's extra 100 girls on the floor?
Yeah.
A lot of people drop the ball on that.
I've heard some shit, but never nothing that crazy, bro. Damn.
And it wasn't even missed, bro.
Yeah, that's what's even wild.
That's how much money those places
What do you
make.
think? one of the top 5 best clubs in the world, a Rhino, that Rhino in particular, was making about a week?
I know they were making like about, I think, 85 or 90 million a year.
Oh, yeah?
Like that, yeah.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, dude, there was money coming from every direction. It was a money tree.
Yeah, that's what I mean, bro. I mean, you got all these house fees, you got drinks, you got bottles, you got fucking door entrances, fucking you name it, man.
Yeah, and it's coming from every direction, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like planting a money tree.
Bro, it's so wild. You know, when I very first moved out here, I was trying my ass off to get into that club. Different people, Eric Mora, JJ trying to get me in, fucking Neville trying to get me in, fucking different cats, and it could never happen, bro. For whatever reason, the same 3 guys kind of like cock blocked me from getting up in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But that being said, I was even willing when I first moved out here to try to pay somebody $3 to $5 grand to put me on as a door guy, host, floor guy, whatever the fuck, bro.
Man,
I couldn't even
talk to me, bro.
I couldn't even. You might have been working there at that time,
probably,
huh?
Yeah. I started in 2000.
So I got out of here in 2016, basically. So about early 16. So
yeah, I was there. I've been there. I was there 22 years.
So I mean, fuck, if I would have only ran into you, bro, because. But like I said, then again, I had some pretty good plugs in there, and I still wasn't able to get in for whatever reason, which is still wild to me to this day. But
yeah,
I mean, fuck, I'm dealing with a little fuckery even right now as we speak. You know what I mean? That
it doesn't make any sense, man, because you're a hell of a DJ.
I appreciate that. Yeah, with you coming in, you got to like, you know, check me out on the mic a little bit. Granted, it was a mellow Saturday for a Memorial Day weekend, but I mean, yeah, you got to see me do a little bit of some magic.
I just wanted to see it. You know, I just wanted to see what you're all about, man. And yeah, you put on a show, bro.
Appreciate that.
Hell
bro.
yeah, man.
Appreciate that. Much love. Thank you.
Yeah. And this is coming from somebody who's not a big fan of DJs.
Yeah. I remember you saying that. So now, what was were you able to pull any of the pussy out of the Rhino? Like,
well, yeah, I mean,
get you some action.
Yeah. I mean, dude, that's one thing I got to say about Vegas is that it's given me the opportunity to fuck way out of my league.
Yeah.
I mean, I banged some chicks that I would have had no business even looking.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear, though. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro, it's been weird with me out here. I don't know why. I've had my fair little share here and there, but not nothing like, you know, like
Vegas has treated me well.
Yeah. See, it's got to be just me and the universe and me not supposed to be out here, maybe, bro, because Vegas has just been an up and down, round and round fucking whirlwind of a fucking shit show, bro. You know what I mean?
You can be a bit abrasive.
Yeah. Fuck.
Maybe that's what it is. Some people get their feelings hurt, you know?
Yeah. That's true. But when it happens so fucking often and much for no fucking reasons is where it gets kind of like
personal.
Yeah. You're kind of like, well, what the fuck is really going on here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now, so you're at Rhino, bro, that's a long ass time, 22 years.
Yeah. And that's why when I started getting treated like shit, man, I felt it hurt. It hurt real bad.
Yeah.
I was there for a long time, man. And whatever was asked of me, I did, and whatever.
Fuck, bro. Yeah.
Never took a dime from that place. I mean, and obviously I could have.
Yeah. So you at the Backdoor, are you in with the tip pool with all the hosts?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And so those tip pools are like 30, 40 guys or some shit, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah, it got to be ridiculous before the pandemic. And then after the pandemic, they kept the numbers down, but they kept trying to want to jump it up for some reason.
Yeah. They kind of slimmed down the crew and shit.
Yeah, and then it was all studs, you know what I'm saying? It was all supervisors, all guys that were good at what they did. And so we were banking after the pandemic.
Oh, shit. Okay. Which shit, bro, that's pretty good because a lot of clubs out here were kind of like just going through it or surviving it or trying to do whatever they're going to do with that shit. You know what I mean? So, damn. Yeah, that's pretty good shit right there.
Yeah, I watched the building while we were closed down for COVID, and we had a good time. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Tell them about the story about the guys living in the fucking Rhino sign. Now, that's pretty good shit.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. The mailman had told us that I saw somebody come out of that sign. We're like, what? Sure enough, we went and checked, man, and there was cots put up, and they were living well.
Yeah.
Because it was air conditioned in there, so the sign would burn out.
Yeah.
So they were loving life.
Dude, that's fucking wild as fuck, bro. Like I'm saying on this podcast so far, where there's a will, there's a way.
That's
Holy
for sure.
shit.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, no joke, man. Yeah, it's wild out here, man. And for you to be in the game this long and still out here in the game, and now, so were you considered management at the Backdoor type deal like that?
No.
So you stepped into management. Leave Rhino.
So I left the Rhino because they weren't doing me right at that point.
Yeah.
And I was kind of getting done wrong. I went over to the Peppermint Hippo. Those guys over there are all great guys. I got nothing bad to say about the place. It's a wonderful bunch of guys right there, man. And I worked with them at the Rhino, a lot of them. And I was like, well, this is probably my only chance maybe to leave the Rhino, which I'd had enough. It's a pretty toxic place. And so I went over to the Hippo and got in over there. I was running the back door over there. And I mean, like I said, the only reason I left is because I had an opportunity to manage at LVSC.
Yeah. So that being said, you're at Hippo. Yeah. A lot of respect to the Hippo on a lot of levels. Like I said, the only thing I've ever said about them was them biting my make strip clubs great again and throwing the Hippo on there and fucking running with my shit. You know what I mean? But hey, I didn't copyright that shit. So I guess it is what it is. You know what I mean? But I guess it's flattering. You know what I mean? So I'm taking your shit. Fuck it, whatever. But I was trying to get in there a few different times because I saw the vision and what they had popping off over there and the machine it could be, you know what I mean? Because to me, out here, Rhino, Crazy Horse 3, some of these clubs kind of are like, I don't want to say falling off, but falling off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And those are my two favorite spots out there. Really, is Rhino and Crazy Horse 3. I'm always up in there partying at Crazy Horse 3. I just don't understand the direction of some of these spots that they're taking right now, or what's going on with shit, or the vision on some of the shit. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, when you work for a company like the Rhino, like I did for years in Cali, they just look at you as a number, bro. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like, you're not a personality. You're not a human being. You're just a fucking robot to supply their number supply, you know?
Yeah, they don't give two shits about you.
Unfortunately, that's the only sad thing about that company or that machine itself right there. Like that is like, yo, man, you could have been even way bigger and better and badder if you just treated your people right, let everybody have some fun, not be so extra corporate with shit, you know what I mean? And because man, I used to have to deal with all their bullshit restrictions with music, all the different bullshit. I've said on here before, Tim McCandless, Sergeant Rhino had me out fucking suited and booted on a Saturday morning at 1:30 in the afternoon picking weeds along the side of the building, bro.
What?
Who the fuck picks weeds for a strip club at 1:30 in the afternoon on the side of a building,
Sergeant
bro?
Rhino.
He was ex-military too. I believe, I think he was an ex-Marine. Everyone low key called him Sergeant Rhino. We used to have every 30 days an evaluation, just like all kinds of crazy ass shit, bro. And it's like, bro, this is a fucking strip club, dude. Like,
it's like, come on,
man. You know, you got these owners tripping with the music that's being played and N-words being said and all this different shit, bro. And it's like, dude, we're a fucking strip club, bro. Like,
it's not that hard, bro.
Like, this isn't rocket science to just kick ass and make money. We don't need 100 fucking managers and fucking, 50 fucking hosts and all this different crazy ass astronomical over the top shit, bro.
And let's not fix something that's not broke.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like, they constantly want to tinker around and fix something that's not broke, man.
Yeah.
So just leave it alone.
Bro, it don't make sense on so many levels of shit, and you're just sitting there like, fuck, bro, here we go again.
Yep.
Here we go again. Here we go again. You know what I mean?
Yep. People wanting to look important and earn their money,
People thinking that they got to do something or say something or try something different to try to keep their job or to keep their relevance, you know what I mean? And it's like, bro, whatever you come up with isn't probably most likely going to fucking work. You know what I mean?
Leave it alone, man. Let the thing run itself. Because it does. It will run itself.
Yeah, bro. And it's just, that's what's so wild. And fucked up about the industry right now and what I'm trying to fix with the industry right now, and trying to get like I said, make strip clubs great again, make them fun again, make it family again, bro, make it a team again, and not all this individual shit out there and everyone out for them fucking selves.
Bullshit, man.
All for money, bro. Greed and titles is what I've said always on this podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Greed and fucking titles. And unfortunately, that's what's fucking killing the game right now, bro. And, you know, it's just wild, some of the shit you see, and you're just kind of like, Jesus, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
But
pussy's recession proof, man. Just let it go.
Yeah.
Just let it run, man.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
You ain't got to worry about nothing, man. Just let it go.
Here I am with like fucking 30 years experience, but what do I know? I just push fucking buttons, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you're a DJ.
Yeah. So, I mean, fuck asking him any kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what could you possibly know, bro, right?
Yeah. So, dude, it's definitely wild, bro. It's definitely crazy. The industry itself, you know what I mean? I just don't get out here in Vegas. I don't see it getting any better, bro, or I don't see it being fixable unless you get rid of these cats that are all about the greed and titles.
I think
10
years tops, man, this business is going to be out, bro.
Overall or out in Vegas?
Overall, man. I mean, you got OnlyFans, there's so much other shit, you know, and this generation doesn't really like to spend money.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, what the hell? What's the future have, you know?
Well, that's why you got to constantly reinvent yourself, come up with different kind of ideas and scenarios and shit, not just being stuck in the old ways and doing some of the old shit, you know what I mean? Like, there is a happy medium to be found in that you could pop off and get cracking from there, you know what I mean? But, you know, I'm not going to give out any of my ideas or any of my shit, that's for sure.
No, yeah.
Until it's well worth, you know, being given, you know what I mean? So,
yep, make them money.
yeah, bro, you know what I mean? We know we got that Wayne Sikk tour coming soon to a city near you.
That's
hopefully,
great idea, bro.
I'd love to get you on, especially because you got all this knowledge with management and stuff. So let's get into then. So you're at Hippo, you're doing the backdoor, back girls, same scenario as what you were doing at Rhino, right?
Yeah, it was all mine. You know what I'm saying? I set everything up. It was my policies, my everything. And so it was cool, you know. I mean, and it was the smoothest run department in the whole place.
Nice. See, that's good shit right there, bro. And you were probably appreciated for that shit as well, you know what I mean? Because
for sure.
For any GM, the less he's got to worry about in any position is the best case scenario, you know what I mean? Like, all right, that DJ's good, that department's cool. Fucking Backdoor's good, that department's cool. Fucking, shit, we got to work on these waitresses a little. Oh, shit, we got a couple hosts we got to fuck with, whatever. You know what I mean? But, you know, if for the most part, as long as you got the key people, that's why I always told people the best GMs are the ones who put the pieces to the puzzle the right way and correct way and the best way that's going to make the machine run, you know?
Yep.
Fucking airproof, you know what I mean? And it's like, fuck, bro. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of those GMs out there that know that, do that, or understand that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it is what it is with the industry like that until these owners wise up and kind of be like, yeah. They interview some of these guys and hiring them, and you're just sitting there like, Jesus, bro, I just talked to that manager for fucking 30 seconds and know he's full of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How are you able to spot it?
Yeah, like, but when we're in this game so long, bro, we could see through the bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to pull a fast one over any of us that have been in this shit this long. Like, we're not naive and fucking stupid. You know what I mean?
I'm a part-time psychologist. You know what I'm saying? With these girls. And
yeah, bro, we got to, you know, shit, that's half the time me in the DJ booth with these girls and them talking about their fucked up boyfriends or husbands or, you know, how fucking all the different dramas with different shit, bro. You're like, we do a lot in this industry.
That girl that I pointed out to you Saturday night, that is a beautiful woman. That one that came up to the booth.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, God damn, who is that, bro? Holy shit.
Yeah.
You guys got some talent over there, man. That's for sure.
Yeah. We got some baddies in that place for sure, bro.
That one, I was like, damn.
Yeah. Some sexy women, some cool women in there. That's what I mean, man. Like, you know, there's some bad apples, there's some bad bullshit, there's some bad hosts, managers, DJs, all the bullshit.
That's
bottom
everything.
line. When I'm on this podcast, it's not necessarily to shit on people. It's to bring awareness, to let people know, like, yo, you could be better. I could be better. The club could be better. Girls' standards could be better. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like, my goal always from this podcast and for this industry is to make it better, bro. Regardless, you know what I mean?
That's not a bad thing.
Now, if I shit on a couple people here and there, hey, bro, maybe they deserve it. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, at the same time, bro, I'm all about positivity. I have a lot of passion for this industry. So that's why I want to try so hard and push this podcast so hard. And with this Wayne Sikk tour that's going to go down and the different shit down the road, to really try to make shit pop off and get great again, or the best that it can possibly be with what I got the tools to work with. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man. That's a good goal. It's certainly a good goal.
Yeah. So we'll see, man. We'll see where it ends up, whether I'm in Cali, Vegas, Louisiana, Tijuana, fucking, you know, maybe I'm out there on Revolutionary Street at Hong Kong DJing. You never know. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Shit. I need some dude wipe sponsors right here. I need some dildo sponsors, some pocket pussies so Jason could be here.
I don't see any reason why you shouldn't have all those.
Yeah, some liquor sponsors, some dispensary shit. So we got to start loading this table up, guys, with sponsors and fucking getting this shit popping once and for all. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be here, if I'm going to be in Cali, or what the fuck's in store with the universe. But what I do know is I'll still be podcasting. And even if I am in Cali, I'll come out here at least once a month to podcast right here at the podcaster studio. Go out shooting with Jason, maybe, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Chase some fucking ass, get some pussy, you know, pound some fucking tequila. We'll see what's in store. Now let's get into it at LVSC now. Let's give some props there. It was Sophia's. And then a gentleman comes and takes it over, and now we got LVSC. So what were you in a part of the being it called Las Vegas Strip Clubs?
No.
For those that don't understand what LVSC is, that's what it means, Las Vegas Strip Club. I'm wondering how that name came about.
Which it's genius. It's a genius name, because when you do a search, it's the first thing you want to go, hey, let's go to Vegas. Let's go to hit strip club. Which one?
Yeah.
You put it in, bam, it comes up, man. It's genius.
Yeah.
It's a genius move. It
Yeah,
really
that's
is.
that. But it was funny because it was almost like it was kind of going after LVAC, Las Vegas Athletic Club.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
like
it's easy to get that mixed up.
Yeah, spin from that. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that's pretty dope. And now, what do you guys got going on over there? You guys 24 hours, or you guys days?
Now we open
night?
up at 1:00, and we're open all day, and then we close at like around 5 or 6 in the morning, depending on the crowd and stuff like that. Yeah.
Now, how's the day crowd over there?
It's building. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely building. We're building it up.
Because you guys serve food there too, huh?
Yeah. Yep. I keep telling you to come over, and it's like get you try the wings or something, you know?
Yeah. I remember I was supposed to work over there a couple of times when it was Sophia's, but it just didn't work out with Christoph and this guy Vlad. It seemed like the runaround was going around crazy, and it just didn't. Like I said, it's me in Vegas is weird, bro. You know what I mean? But you know, that's a nice sized building and a good sized looking club. You know what I mean? Like, what's the I know that, are they going to remodel in there? I know they redid the sign, and
we're
doing some
a little
stuff
bit
like,
as we go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Not a full blown remodel, you don't think?
I don't think so. At least I'm not privy to that information. If that is the case.
Yeah. So. All right. And so, as a manager over there, now what are you in charge of over there?
I got my hands in a little bit of everything over there, bro. I mean, it's crazy. One day I might be plunging a toilet, helping with the maintenance of the building. And it could be any number of different things, man. It's
Yeah, yeah.
and it's fun. I love it because it's always changing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's always something I get to use my brain, which is what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
When I came over, I told him, I was like, hey, man, I just need to be able to think. Because, you know, at the Rhino, that's not allowed. That wasn't allowed.
Yeah. You got to fall fucking in line, bro.
Yep.
Wayne, you can't play this. Wayne, you can't say that. Wayne, don't do this. Wayne, don't do that. It's like, damn, homie, fuck.
Yeah, I never realized I had value until after I left the Rhino.
Yeah. And then that's what's so crazy, man. You know, and it seems like, you know, what's wild is some of these places, they don't want you to be making money either. Like, it's like they want you to be working for fucking crumbs and doing the most, and they don't give a fuck if you get tipped or not, or if you're making money or not. Or
they had a problem with us making money over there sometimes. It would be like, you know, they'd always want to know, what did you make? What did you make? And it's like, none of your business, man. Come on.
Yeah,
I don't ask you what you make.
Right?
You know? So.
Management, it always seems to be some sort of cock blocking. And now I know you're a manager, and so this, again, this isn't to my management. This isn't to Jason. This is some managers out there. They do cock block and fucking they want all the money themselves. You know what I mean? There's a lot of that weirdo shit out there.
There really is, yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to get misalliterated or whatever the fuck it's called. You guys try to come up with on some shit out there. You know what I mean? But that shit does go down. Shit, there's even owners I've known where I've worked for that were like, I don't give a fuck what you make. Where's my money? What did I make tonight? Or what? You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
or don't talk to that girl because he's interested in her or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. Let me, hey, you know, that, or the favoritism in this game is insane too. Bro. You know what I mean?
Which, I mean, you got men and women working together. There's gonna be, you know, I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. So,
power of the pussy, bro. That's a big deal. That's a real big deal.
Real big draw there.
Yeah.
Real big draw.
That's probably like the most overrated drug out there, I think, is pussy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, it's recession proof.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what the economy, you're always gonna find a way.
Fuck, bro. Well, what kind of backdoor stories can you give me from some old OG Olympic days?
Oh man. You know what it was? I was brand new at that point. I mean, and I was fresh out of college, and I'm from.
So you hadn't done strip clubs where you had came from or nothing? It was
no, I was just bouncing nightclubs.
Nightclub shit.
Yeah. And I'm a hillbilly. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the woods, so I'm a country bumpkin, man. And when I came out here, I was just like, what the hell is going on? It was just
that was probably a whole new world for you.
Man, it was confusing, bro. I was just like, what the hell?
And imagine, bro, that's huge to have on your resume. 22 fucking years, Rhino, Las Vegas, bro.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get one fucking day under my belt over at that club to say, hey, I mean, to be honest, I did audition over there about 3 years ago.
Oh, really?
Now, and for James, and some Justin DJ or some manager Justin was in charge of the DJs or something. And now, mind you, bro, they had me audition for like 2 hours, which is kind of unheard of. Normally you put up 3 to 5 chicks, but I was rocking it, but didn't end up getting the job. Go figure out.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But
man.
So I could say I did on a Thursday night rock the Rhino from like fucking 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
You know, I can't say I got that under my belt because that's the longest fucking audition I've ever had.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what
a
I mean?
long one, man. Hell yeah. It's
So
like they took advantage.
They were loving it. They were digging it. They liked it. They were hyping it up.
And then nothing.
No mas.
Damn.
Dick in my hand, sitting there on the couch. Fuck.
That was before the pandemic or after?
After.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, I'm surprised. Yeah, because you don't look familiar to me from when I've been up in that mother. But if you're at the back door with
nobody
the
sees
chicks,
me, bro.
yeah.
I'm in the back, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I've used that bathroom way back over that way, probably where they going in and out of over that way or from the dressing room area. But yeah, I would have never have probably seen you at that spot.
And
you know
what I'm
what I mean?
saying? And I'm so busy that I don't even have time to even look up half the time when I was working there, man. I'd just be
And at Hippo, I wouldn't even have known. I partied there like about 3 or 4 times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I was in the back there too, same thing. So
So it's weird that we've never crossed paths. And then
I know.
how did you even come across the podcast? Because that's how you reached out. You reached out to me through Instagram, right?
Buddha.
Okay,
You met Buddha, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he told me about it, and I just happened to run across it on something, man. And I listened to it. I was like, oh man, this dude's all right. Hell yeah. Yeah.
It's been getting me into some shit here and there, bro. Unfortunately, or maybe some people just aren't with it anymore. Some shit I don't know. You know what I mean? But bro, I'm gonna be myself, and I'm gonna put the truth out there, and I'm gonna fucking, you know what I mean? I've always told everybody, bro, if we were sitting right here and we were in front of a DJ booth and I needed to hook up a fucking a fucking board. I don't even know what those boards are called, bro. The board into the fucking music shit, into a laptop or into a fucking any of that shit. I wouldn't know what the fuck to do, bro. You know what I mean? Not a fucking thing, dude. I just know what to say and fucking play, bro, and make a party rock.
Hell yeah.
And get motherfuckers to spend money and have fucking fun, bro.
Master of ceremonies.
You know what I mean? And if that makes me cocky or arrogant or whatever, I'm humble as fuck, bro. I've been humbled. Vegas fucking humbled me. The first fucking 5 clubs I went to apply at that I couldn't even get a manager to talk to me even, bro, that I couldn't even hand a resume to. You know what I mean?
That's great.
So it's like, bro, for people to maybe think that I'm arrogant, cocky, or a certain way, or maybe fool myself, they're barking up the wrong fucking tree, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the only reason, like I said, and purpose for this podcast is to make this industry fucking great again, bro, or to get it better. You know what I mean? Get it better, leave it better than when I came into it. You know what I mean? Or that what I've seen it becoming,
That's no easy task.
And fuck it, sure the fuck won't be either. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's for sure, bro.
Hell yeah.
But, so LVSC, everything's all great there, right? Numbers good.
Yeah.
Respect's good.
We turned it around.
Good.
We turned it around, man. It was, it was.
I had a chance to DJ there, I was telling you, and at the time it was just bad timing for me. Financially, I couldn't pull it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but I was seeing the vision, Novak and Dan were talking about when I was in the office with them. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn, I would have been about it, bro. But it was like, granted, and I should have known, bro, but I was out of work for a few months prior to that. And I was like, fuck, bro, like I'm finally making some money and finally paying my bills and finally doing some shit, paying my brother back, doing some shit to get me on my feet again, that like I couldn't take that gamble, bro. You know what I mean? I couldn't roll those dice, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I never questioned it. I knew that the money was going to come.
Yeah.
You know
See,
so I mean,
that's good.
There's no way it couldn't. We have such a great team, and it was, what I'm saying, it's an all-star team.
Yeah, I haven't heard nothing really bad about that place, bro. In reality,
that's good. That's what we want.
I don't honestly hear a lot of good things. I don't hear a lot of things about it at all, really. But I just know girls that work there make money, and it sounds like employees that work there make money, and that the club's doing good. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, damn, maybe it's some under the radar golden little gem. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
But it's the same kind of thing like at the spot I'm at, where, we might not be heavy on the radar, but it's a cool little spot and everyone's making their fucking dough.
It's nice. It's a real nice place. It's too small. And that's the problem. You're limited.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I mean, it's decent size for what it's worth in there, but yeah, I mean, I like the layout. I dig the decor, everything, bro. You know what I mean? Like
it's a real nice place.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So I mean, we'll see where everything goes with everything in Vegas, or and with this Wayne Sikk tour. And eventually I got Wayne Sikk Uncensored gonna come, where I'll have some chicks chilling with us right here, maybe just topless, massaging us while we're talking. I don't know, you know what I mean? We'll get some shit popping with that down the road here. First things first, I'm gonna get me a car and then go from there, baby. Fuck you, Orleans. Fuck you, pussies.
So what happened with that, man?
Some little fat white boy fucking jacked my shit out of that hotel, out of the valet. Some other pussy, Ezekiel, you fucking cum guzzler. I hope you hear this, you pussy.
What do you do? Give your keys away?
Yeah, yeah. Gave my keys to some little fat white kid that said I was his uncle.
God damn.
And
nothing. What came of it?
Nothing, bro. I got fucked over in the ass. Thank God I had Gap insurance, bro. Otherwise, I'd have been asked out $6,000.
What kind of car was it?
Just a Nissan fucking Altima, bro. You know what I mean? But it was fucking mine. It was good, dependable, fucking only a year old. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, bro. If a year old.
And he didn't get no shit at all for that.
No, dude. I didn't get shit because of the insurance. And no, I couldn't even get any lawyers to fuck with me to fuck with the casino or
because
anything.
you weren't injured. If you were injured, then they'd be lining up, man. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Because they're
probably.
such greedy fuckers, man.
Yeah, dude.
Scumbags.
So no one wanted to fuck with it. I'm sure if it was a Maserati or a fucking Lambo, maybe it would have been a different story. You know what I mean?
Is that guy still working there?
That's what I wonder. Bro, I'm so hesitant to go over there because, bro, I could fly off the fucking handle at any time, bro.
Yeah,
Like
you don't want to do that.
Like I said, it's not going to take, and with me and my patience with Las Vegas, Nevada, I mean, bro, I don't want to go to prison, party people. You know what I mean? So the Wayne Sikk that I got to just be is like, fuck, calm, cool, collective. You know what I mean? Let
then
this
you will be stuck here.
brush off. Yeah.
In a pen. That's no
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? My mission is making money and trying to fuck as much pussy as possible before the Almighty Lord takes me with him. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
But
why we're on the subject about fucking pussy and all
pussy.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I brought you a couple gifts. I got you that there.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit. Let's see what we got, Vegas. I eat pussy, baby. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah.
That's how the fuck you do it. You know what's crazy, bro? I have my own. Why I had started a clothing line called Straight Sikk. I spelled it STR, the number 8, SIKK, instead of CK. That's why I got King Sikk tatted. But that being said, I would make these one-off shirts that I always fucked with to go out and promote or just wear for my own. So I had shirts that say "Love to eat pussy." You know what I mean? And people would take, or toss my salad. You know what I mean? Or if you're scared, go to church. Just different, get pussy, just different crazy sayings. You know what I mean?
That's awesome. Hell
So
yeah,
this
man.
is awesome, brother. I appreciate this one right here because it is true. I do eat pussy. I honestly feel like I'm the best pussy eater on the planet.
Well, that would be hard to do because I feel that I.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Maybe we can line up a couple of bitches together and
have a contest.
We'll do that on the Wayne Sikk Uncensored.
That sounds good.
And what's this, brother?
Well, because you're signing out those checkout slips all night long, so I got you a professional pen.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah, nice fancy one.
I don't even know if I've ever had a fancy-ass pen. Oh, shit, Vegas. Damn, bro, that looks nice as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I need to sign some titties or some ass with this. Oops, did I do it the wrong way? Shit, this is badass, bro.
Hell yeah.
I dig the color, too. Party people, that's what it is. Jason Young showing love, pussy and pen, so I'm going to eat some pussy. I'm going to sign my fucking name above your pussy. Wayne Sikk was here, and then we'll know, let everybody know. You go get that shit tatted. Hey, you never know. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Give you like some unlimited supply of dildos when I start getting that sponsor over here. Brother, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Shit.
I appreciate you having me on, man.
Yeah, bro. Finally, I get a manager on. So, well, let's get into it. Let's just give them an example of a Jason Young. You coming into work on Thursday night. You had your days off. It's now Thursday night. You're on your way into work. Give us a setup roughly like of what a manager's day could look like.
Well, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go in and you're going to count the safes. That's number one before you do anything. You got to count the safes down, see where the money's at, make sure it's good to go. So then you have a starting point.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Then you get the banks out to whatever positions like front door, cashier, bartenders, all that kind of good stuff. Backdoor. They all need a bank to get started with.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you make that and get that put out, and then like I say, you write everything down and take pictures of everything and all that kind of good stuff. And then you're out and about just solving problems, bro. So that's what you're saying, a problem solver.
So you just get all the banks ready, get all the shit ready, make sure everyone's in the right positions, and open the doors.
And whatever's needed, man. Whatever. If they need me help doing this, I'll go help do that. If I need this, if they need
and that's dope how you said, if you got to plunge a fucking toilet, bro, when I was management, same fucking thing, bro. Sometimes I was at this one full nude spot. Our ice machine went down. I was running back and forth between my spot and Taco Bell across the street, fucking lugging ice to get in for the customers so they could have it for their drinks and shit, bro. You know what I mean?
Man. You got to do it. It has to get done. You know what I'm saying? So
you know what I mean? Picking up fucking condoms on the fucking floor, dirty condoms with fucking jisms in it and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I said it on this before. R.I.P. my boy George Lopez. I love you, my man. Me and that homeboy were rocking TJ Showgirls, and he came to me one day. He was my ex-roommate, and he was like, bro, and back then, this is only $10 bikini style dances. So I'm like, bro, what if he's like, what if we buy a condom machine, bro? And I was like,
Great
what
idea.
are you talking about? He's like, bro, we'll split our share of it and give the owner whatever he wants. And so, dude, we had that sick ass little cool condom machine up in there. We treated that little motherfucker like it was our baby, and every week we dabbied up our end of the shit. And so, but dances weren't crazy back then. It was that bikini style R. Kelly shit, but at least this way you weren't making a mess all in your pants and shit.
Well, yeah, I've seen a lot of them will put that on because they're lames and they nut in their pants.
I don't know if I've ever fucking nutted from a lap dance before when I was a youngster, before I got in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
I know I got a big sensitive sea monster, but I don't know if it necessarily shot a load in my drawers.
God damn.
Fuck. If I did, bro, if I did, it would look like I pissed myself.
Yeah.
I could squirt it from head to toe, elbow to asshole. You know what I mean? Shit, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
No way. But yeah, man. I got some slack the other day for talking that story about getting some head in the DJ booth. You know what I mean?
Getting slack for what, man?
Fuck, I don't know, bro. I guess DJs aren't allowed to have fun or something. You know what I mean?
Jesus
we sure the fuck did back in the days, man.
Yeah, back in the day, anything went, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, I used to even just be sitting down in the DJ booth, chilling, trying to figure out the next music and shit, grabbing CDs, loading them up, and, you know, a chick's in the booth doing the little bump and grind on the fucking sea monster, and next thing you know, she slides that shit aside and slides the sea monster in for that
what
fucking ride.
What are you supposed to do, bro? Come on, man.
Like, I'm only fucking human. Am I going to be like, baby, wait, whoa. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm the DJ. I can't do this.
Fuck, bro. Bro, it'd be crazy because a manager would walk by, look, take a double look, and I'm just sitting there like,
it ain't me, bro.
I'm in that tight little coochie, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Still talking, keeping the professionalism on the mic, you know what I mean? Still saying my fucking thing, bro. Still rocking.
No amateur shit, man. You're a pro.
Just like me, bro. I'm proud of this one. I'm cruising down the 605 freeway northbound in a white Acura Integra. Fucking Mugened out. I got Mugen exhaust headers, all the shit. I was fast and furious before the homeboy fucking Vin Diesel and the pussies came out with Fast and Furious. That being said, I'm with this chick and we're cruising and she's just stroking the sea monster, wanting it. We're probably listening to some Power 106 at the time. And next thing you know, bro, she's hopping on the sea monster. We're on our way to go to she was going to go house sit or something, this chick, and they had a jacuzzi and everything. So she was like in her bathing suit. I was in my trunks. And this chick, I'm in traffic, bro, shifting gears, getting fucking rode by a chick, bro, on the fucking 605 freeway northbound.
That's not an easy task.
That's fucking some skill set right
Hell
there,
yeah,
bro,
bro.
right?
Hell yeah.
Shifting gears, bitch bouncing, kissing, driving, trying to look where the fuck I'm going, trying not to fucking explode too fast.
Yeah.
That's an adventure right there, brother.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But I mean,
it's not for the weak-willed, that's for sure.
No. We're either good at what we do or we're not. You know what I mean? But I accept your challenge on if you can eat pussy better than me.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think this will be something fucking beautiful. And
I've studied it, bro. Like,
really?
Yeah, it's an art.
What is your famous move?
I can't share that, bro. I'm sorry.
No. This is some good shit. All right. Well, we gotta keep that this shit happen.
Close to the vest. You know what I'm saying, bro?
No, we're gonna make this shit happen. Fuck, I might have to give you this shirt back. Man. Fuck. Shit.
The key, man, you go straight for that fucking pucker muscle, man.
Yeah, really.
And let them know you mean business.
Fuck.
Hell yeah.
Now, are you a licker or a sucker?
Liquor, bro. Liquor.
Pussy. Liquor.
You know, digits. The whole fucking
deal.
You
know what I mean? Like my boy Ryan Jackson out there in California.
Yep.
Pussy liquor, and he spells it PUSSYLIQUOR.
Oh, yeah?
I think he got it from Rob Zombie, though.
Really?
But, yeah, Zombie's got a song called Pussy Liquor.
Nice.
Bro, yeah, there's nothing better than just a dope, sexy-ass pussy and fucking licking it up, bro. These days, I don't even know if I want to fuck anymore, bro. I just want to oil a chick up, head to toe, elbow to asshole, and lick her fucking coochie and fucking get on that ass crack.
I'm cool with that,
you know
bro.
what I mean?
I am cool with that.
Fuck, bro. Yeah. My mouth's watering right now. I want to eat some pussy so fucking bad.
Yeah.
But,
bro.
Yeah, bro, pussy's a beautiful thing. The industry's a beautiful thing. The industry can be a beautiful thing. It also could be a major pain in the fucking ass.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, bro. It's what we chose to do. You know what I mean? That's why I always trip out. I sit back and think to myself, I always wanted to be a lawyer. I think I've said it before. Then I went through a phase where I was going to try to do the fireman cop stuff because my dad's was fireman, brother cop, was a cop actually. He's retired now. Mom's school teacher. You know, actually taught kids with autism. So that's awesome. Amazing. Once I really blow things up with this podcast, or I am able to, and I get all these sponsors or different things, and any kind of money I do make, I'm going to put proceeds to children with autism, you know.
Well, it's gotten to be a major thing.
You know what I mean? I want to, and you know, I'll call it, you know, the Frankie Joe Weaver fucking fund, whatever we're going to call it, bro. But that's my ultimate vision as well with this whole Wayne Sikk tour and this whole vision I got going with everything is I'm going to definitely be giving back. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
And even to the kids in the ghettos and the projects and shit, bro, whether you're East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, down. It's all about just trying to take care of our own fucking people, bro. You got all these political leaders or different motherfuckers in positions that could be helping people out and just don't give two flying fucks, bro. You know what I mean?
We're all American, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, we all fucking bleed the same. Like, let's just fucking fuck, you know? It's ironic, but make America great again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Shit.
Yep.
Not only just strip clubs. Fuck. Let's get some money back in Vegas, too. Let's make Vegas money
so
again.
Greedy.
My boy Limo Rob. Did you know Limo Rob?
I know
Rob White.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know what happened. We had a little falling out, some weird shit. I was going through shit, he was, but hopefully our paths will cross again and maybe we can reconcile. He was supposed to be the first guest ever on the Wayne Sikk fucking podcast, but the powers that be, the universe, whatever the fuck, it just didn't end up happening.
Yes.
But just like my other homeboy Nato out there, I got to try to fix whatever with that guy if it's even fixable. But, you know, I miss certain homies that, you know, times, weary times, desperate times, fucked up times, universal shit, focus. Whatever. Yeah.
Once it's too late, it's too late.
Oh, exactly. Like, what if I'm not here tomorrow? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
and I mean, God forbid, but it can happen, man. You know?
Yeah, bro. And it's like, fuck, dude. That's why I always want to try to show that respect to the people and love to the people that I got for it. You know what I mean? And whether it's reciprocated or not, whatever, bro. You know what I mean? But I just want to, you know.
You can just give out. And, you know,
I can only do what I can do, bro. I'm only fucking human, bro. I'm definitely not fucking perfect. You know what I mean? I think I'm the #1 strip club DJ.
I would have to agree with you, bro.
I appreciate that, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I had to come over and check you out, just see what you're all about, man. And for sure, bro.
I love you for that one right there, because you don't even really know me like that. And,
yeah. I was like, let me see what this guy's all about, man.
Yeah, let's see what this little pussy's hype's all about. Right?
I was impressed, bro.
No, I appreciate the love too, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's weird. Like I said, it's been a weird relationship out of here in Vegas. But, you know, we'll see what's in store, bro. The biggest picture for me is this podcast and blowing it up.
Man, I mean, it's a great idea, bro. It's just fantastic.
And to just take this motherfucker on the road, strip club to strip club.
Strip club rescue.
State to state, yes, bro. Like a strip club type rescue. John Taffer, if you're out there, my man, get at me. Let's work something out. You know what I mean? Like, I promise you, it'll be a successful motherfucking show.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? And we'll just take the podcaster studio on the road with us.
You got pussy, you got pussy, you got fucking personalities, you got, I mean, you can't go wrong, bro.
Bro, exactly. It'll be a beautiful fucking disaster, I'd like to say. You know what I mean?
Yes, it will be.
Then we just ride off into the sunset, you know?
Yep.
Well, brother, I'm glad you got to get on here.
I'm glad you had me,
I feel like we should talk some more managerial stuff, but I don't know what else you would want to say. If there's anything you want to say, like,
you can always come back on at another time too.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let's do this, because I gave an example. Tell me if I was right with the way I handled this procedure when I was managing a club full nude. Like I said, these girls were getting into it. You probably heard it if you've listened to my show before, and they would just not stop bickering, fighting, fucking around, getting down. So I'm covering a day shift, so I open the doors up, and I'm like, look. Both of you guys, and it leads to an alleyway. I said, check it out. Both of you guys get out here, handle your shit. Whoever loses gets fired.
Yeah.
So that's how I had handled that as a manager. What would you have done?
That's not the way to handle that, bro.
Well, hold on, though. But that being said, the chicks looked at each other and squashed it and went to work. But now let's say an example, LVSC, this is going on. 2 bitches throwing down right there in the fucking VIP upstairs, doing a double dance for some guy or some shit. How are we handling this situation?
Well, we're going to get it broke up and get them to separate places, and they're both fired.
Oh, shit. So it's just done and done.
Yeah, bro.
We ain't talking. Now, what if they're like some big time tippers or big time house girls?
Yeah, you can't have that, bro.
Done and done.
Yeah, you gotta keep everything.
So with Jason Young, there's no leeway, huh?
Well, no, I'm not saying there's no leeway, but I mean, in a situation like that, yeah.
I mean, I get it.
Oh no, there is favoritism, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Hotties get preferential treatment, that's for sure.
Really?
Yeah, of course, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, without the girls, bro, we got a bar. You know what I'm saying?
True,
so, you know, and that's one thing that a lot of people forget.
There could be a bar on every fucking corner, realistically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so we got to take care of the girls, man. You got to.
Yeah, bro.
You got to keep them happy, man.
Exactly, because, dude, that's what people don't understand, and what some of these guys don't understand. Or
so many, bro.
Even some of these hosts or different people, like, you can't be extorting these chicks. You can't just be, I get it. We all are in this game to make fucking some sort of money, bro. Exactly. We all didn't want the 9 to 5. We all didn't want the fucking career of careers or whatever the fucking mainstream or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? We all chose what we did. And, bro, that's what I mean. I can honestly do every position. I've done every position. You know what I mean? Like, the only thing I haven't done was get behind a bar and make drinks, like alcohol drinks maybe. You know what I mean? I've bartended at the full nude spots if I had to cover for any of my.
Yeah, but that's juice.
Yeah,
right?
I'm just fucking filling up OJ and fucking sodas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but any other out here in Vegas, I've driven, bro. Gone and picked up pussies from the hotels and brought them to the club, back to the hotels. You know what I mean? I fucking ran VIPs. I've fucking done the fucking door. I've done the taxi cab bullshit. One time on a fucking Memorial Day weekend, I had to work the door and the front desk, bro.
That's crazy,
with payouts.
Man. Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
I gotta tell you
I was right on point, bro, with my money.
I gotta tell you something. The front door, that's that's a rough position, man.
Yeah, bro.
I have no interest in ever have to work in it, man. If they came to me and said, "Hey, bro, we need you to work the front," I'd be like, later.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying? Just because it's a thankless position. Bro.
I was out at that front door in 115 degree weather, bro. Suited and fucking booted. Balls just dripping sweat. Dick halfway down my fucking
then you
leg.
gotta listen to some asshole say, "You don't know who the fuck I am," blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, you're right. I don't know who you are. Yeah,
10 months out here, bro.
Oh fuck.
But yet, I don't know what I'm doing, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I'm just a pushing button DJ motherfucker, bro. I ran fucking clubs, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I ran not only VIP, I did the hosting shit on the floor, bro. So that's why am I judgmental on certain scenarios or over observant on things? But it's only because I'm passionate about the business and I know, like,
it
damn,
could be done better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
But fuck it, bro. I guess I just got to stick to pushing buttons and keeping my mouth fucking shut. And then maybe I guess nothing will happen to me. You know what I mean? I'll just stay in my little fucking bubble, shut my fucking mouth, and
I don't think you can do that, bro.
push fucking play.
I don't think you got that in you, man.
Here you go, guys. This is Daisy. Thanks, Daisy. Here's another fucking song for you guys. Gemini. Thank you, Gemini.
You know goddamn well that ain't gonna work for you, bro.
Fucking A, huh? Dude wipes, get at me. Dildo spots, get at me. Sex stores, I need pocket pussies, dildos, I need a liquor rep, preferably tequila. I like tequila. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what, the first liquor rep that brings me a tequila sponsor, I'll literally do a shot to 5 shots, maybe 7, and I'll stick another one of your guys' bottles straight up my fucking ass. Just to show my dedication and love to the fucking tequila.
When
brand.
we get done with this, I'm going to talk to you.
I also need a dispensary too, because I'm not a hippie or a pothead or anything like that. What are is it just still stoners or hippies, potheads? What is it? The weed industry.
Bro, it's crazy, man. Because this shit used to be illegal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I put myself through college selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? So,
shit.
Yeah.
Well, truth be told, huh?
Yeah. So now you go in there and you're looking at it under a magnifying glass and all that shit, man. You're like, what?
Got this shit looking purple, green,
yeah, dude.
browns,
it's killer.
Blues.
Hell yeah.
But what's the terminology of a smoker these days? Is it
pothead? I guess
pothead, stoner, hippie, fucking
just everyday Joe.
Fucking
everybody's getting high, bro.
Gingerbread man. What the fuck?
That is also recession proof.
Yeah, right. I get, bro.
Drugs
only
and pussy,
sex,
bro.
drugs, and rock and roll,
yeah,
right?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
But yeah, bro, I want to get all this. Then we're gonna get this blowing up. Whether, like I said, whether I'm here or out there in Sickaphonia, but it's gonna be a beautiful fucking thing, regardless. And that Wayne Sikk tour is coming. Wayne Sikk Uncensored's coming. Jason Young's coming. He's gonna come on the road with me. I already can kind of feel that. This guy loves guns. He loves to eat pussy. He fucking, I'm going to bring him on as fucking, he can manage some of my shit out there or whatever the fucking, if anyone wants to fuck around and find out, he'll put a hole in their ass, and any chick that wants to get her coochie ate can come on the bus. You know what I mean? The contest is going to happen. Me and you will battle. I just don't know who the 2 lucky women of the world will be. Yeah. But, that will be on Wayne Sikk Uncensored for sure.
Yes, I'm down.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
The guy don't really talk to me anymore, but Tim Black, if he's out there listening, I'd like to get him involved. So it's 3 white boys, with our fair share of some coochie in front of us, and we
smorgasbord.
We lick it up and see who's king of the lick.
Yep.
Ooh, king of the lick.
See who gets some squirting first, bro.
Fuck, bro. King of the lick. King Wayne Sikk. Thank you. Well, party people, check it out. Follow. Do you got any social medias you want any of these guys to follow you on?
Oh man, I'm so old, bro, that I'm not real.
You're just a people person. Meet this motherfucker in person at the LVSC, bro. They're doing big things over there. I'm gonna go and check them out. I was supposed to DJ over there. I had an opportunity. Wasn't the right timing. You never know. Who knows what the future has in store? You know what I mean? But that being said, I hear great things about the spot. They got a great team over there, and I wish you guys nothing but total success, brother. You know what I mean? And
Appreciate that.
and I
Thank you.
appreciate you guys, listening to my podcast in there now. Maybe even more people listen in there. And
Yeah.
like I said, if you want to send any dancers my way or I need bartenders or waitresses to come on. This was important getting a manager on here. You know what I mean? One last manager question real quick.
Okay, bro.
I got to do this one because I think I handled it appropriately, but let's see. Now, you got the owner and his favorite girl did some dances for a young man. Probably rang up the bill to about $400 or $500. He doesn't have the money. So this is a full nude spot. So kind of put it into perspective, like if you're in my shoes at this location, because I know it's probably different for a Vegas scenario, you know what I mean? But what I had to operate with, that owner was hella pissed. That chick super pissed. He even bought her. I think he was the one who bought her the red Corvette. She had a sick-ass red Corvette. This is, again, at TJ Showgirls, the little R. Kelly spot, R. Kelly bump and grind type dances going on. It's like $10 dances, bro. This pussy rang up the bill, $400, $500, whatever it was. So me as a manager, the owner's fucking fuming, bro. He's fucking raging. This guy's not forking up the dough. So I'm like, fuck, bro, I'm split of the second. I got to figure out something here, bro. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck, what are we going to do? So I go to the guy, and we had a bad reputation at that spot. Over there, you either...
Where you got your ass kicked.
Yeah, you either complied or you got fucked up.
So it was a Cheetahs.
So I go to the pussy, and I say, look at my man. You're in a fucking pickle, and you got me even more of a pickle. You fucked around with the fucking owner's favorite girl. She's hella pissed. He's hella pissed. You're trying to say you ain't got no fucking money. I only have two options for you. And this is the only two options I could come up with, brother, that will justify this situation if there's no money involved. I said, I kick open the back door over here. You get fucked up outside in the alleyway and thrown in the dumpster. Or I put you on stage for 2 songs. You get butt naked. And you face the same humiliation that my dancer's facing right now and that my owner's facing because he's got to have answers to his favorite dancer. I said, that's your options. And he's like trying to get out of it. I said, well, where's the money? He's trying to get out of it. I said, brother, 2 options. What do you want to do, brother? I said, I'm not putting a gun to your head. But these are where you're at. And the little pussy decided to go on stage for 2 songs butt naked. And
nice.
got fucking humiliated. Full house. Laughed at. Little fucking limp dick punk motherfucker. The owner's dying, laughing, loving every bit of it. Fucking high-fiving me and shit. Practically smacking my ass, giving me a good game. The dancer, big old smile on her face. So would you come up with a scenario somewhat like that, or what would you have possibly done?
What I would have done is when I gave them the orientation when they started, I would have said, don't run up the bill because there's only so much we can do. So it's kind of on her.
Oh, okay. So you would have just, to the owner's favorite chick.
That's on her because she was told.
And so what about if boss man's like, no, that's not good enough?
Well, but then are you going to cover me when we get a lawsuit? Because there's a very good chance that's what's going to come. There's a lawsuit from that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, back in the day, you got away with a lot more. Yeah. Nowadays, Jesus, man.
I wonder how that would work nowadays.
Oh, you'd be in cuffs, fucking sexual, fucking trafficking, fucking all that shit, bro.
For throwing a pussy on stage?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
Hell yeah, man. It's nothing like it used to be, man. When I worked at Cheetahs, bro, I mean, that place was wild, bro. It was wild as fuck. And we lump people up on the regular over there, man.
Dude, I had a brief stint over there thanks to Clay. Clay, fuck's Clay's last name? Big, tall dude, buffed up dude. Clay, fuck, he's going to kill me. He's like managing now somewhere in Arizona, Gilbert, Arizona. anyways, I was over there a little stint with him for like a month at the door. One of the first times coming out to Vegas. But I got fucked over there, of course, Vegas. Vegas loves to just take a big fucking dildo or a big fucking fist. Maybe that fist right there and just fuck me in my fucking ass. You know what I mean? That's me in Vegas right there in a nutshell. Fucking me in the ass. But
it's not Vegas. It's not Vegas.
I guess it's the industry, bro. But
because I mean, this industry's dirty anywhere you go.
Yeah, bro, well, it wasn't this bad in Cali, bro. I'll tell you
really
that much. No.
I mean, now remember, Cali's not like it used to be.
Cali was a cakewalk compared to this nonsense of fuckery out here in Vegas.
Is it still that way?
I'm hearing there's some fuckery out there, but that's just because of the pussies that are doing the fuckery. You know what I mean? Kind of the same.
That's the same thing here, bro.
Out here, but I'm not hearing as much. And my asshole wasn't as sore in Cali. You know what I mean? I wasn't really waking up every day just
getting pounded.
Just fucking blown out. You know what I mean? Like, I take a shit now down the hallway. It's all the way down the fucking hallway now. You know what I mean? Like, my asshole's sore right now sitting in this fucking chair. You know what I mean? So I feel like I just got fisted the other day, actually. You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll see when the fisting stops. You know what I mean? But on the way home right now, I'm gonna hit a CVS, get some dude wipes, and get some fucking ass bandages,
some Astroglide, and
you know what I mean, and fucking and just bandage the fuck out of this fucking fisted asshole. You know what I'm saying?
Well, sit down gingerly.
Fuck, bro. You know what I mean? Get a nice sparkling water with a lime twist or something.
There you go.
Fuck it.
Hell yeah.
Well, guys, thank you. Podcaster Studio, thank you guys. Jason Young, thank you. I appreciate you coming on. Everybody, go and check them out at LVSC. What's your schedule like over there?
I'm Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights.
Nice. So all the big major nights. If you're in town, hit them up. Ask for them. Can I ask for you at the door?
For sure, bro. I'll take care of them.
Tell them you know the Wayne.
We'll go pick them up. Whatever needs to be done, man. We'll take care of them.
Call the club even. You know, say, hey, I heard you on the Wayne Sikk podcast. I'd love to check out LVSC. Whatever you guys want to do out there,
I'll take real good care.
Jason will show you guys some love, and we'll get things headed in the right direction for you guys out there, and get you partying and having some fun and around some beautiful women. And let's see where everything ends up, where this wonderful journey takes us. Again, much love, brothers. Alex, appreciate it. Hair's looking on point today. I wish the camera could see that. You a sexy little motherfucker.
It must be nice, though, to have hair.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm growing my shit out. I had a bet going on. I have a little bet going on with a couple of homies at my work, Alex, my manager, Alex, and the host, Brandon. So, like, I got to try to get pretty for a hot second real quick and see what's up. You know what I mean? So I'm going to fill it out a little bit. I don't know if I'll make it or not, but let's see.
Well, God love you, man, because those days are over for me.
Hey,
unfortunately, you know.
You look like a nice-looking guy, man.
Well, you know, there's a girl that works over at LVSC, and she goes, you and Mike Torn have heads that were meant to be bald. So...
That's right, Torn, yeah.
Yeah,
he's
Torn,
a little sexy, yoked up motherfucker.
Yeah, oh, hell yeah, bro. That dude's a freaky strong dude, man. Holy shit. Crazy strong, bro.
Yeah, I've had a few conversations with him.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Real good guy.
Nothing bad to say. Nothing bad to say right there. Like I said, man.
Knowledgeable. Fucking real
Rhino and Crazy Horse 3 has always been real stand-up and a lot of love to me out here in Vegas, you know what I mean? So I'll forever be grateful for the different people that work there at those spots and the love I do get at those spots, bro, for sure. You know what I mean?
Crazy Horse 3, that's the first time I was there, was the other night when I came over to see you.
That's even crazy, bro.
Yeah. Last thing I want to do when I'm not working, bro, is go to another titty joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, I just do it for the networking, try to get, talk about the podcast.
Hell yeah.
Doing it all that.
Meet people, stuff like hell yeah. You got to be out there shaking hands and kissing babies.
Yeah. Hopefully making babies.
There you go. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck. Got to come out of retirement, maybe.
You better practice up your game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because
We ain't getting any younger.
You ain't getting any fucking younger, bro.
Fuck, I'm getting sexier, but I ain't getting any younger.
Yeah.
Well, much love, everybody. Again, Dude Wipes, where the fuck you at? Holla at me. Sponsors, get at me. Party people, please like, share, subscribe. I love doing this. I love having a podcast. I love talking about the industry. I want to get some more eye candy on here. It was great having a manager on here as well. You know what I mean? We got to get a little insight on that backdoor action. A lot of money being in there, a lot of responsibility being back there. You know what I mean? And a lot of responsibilities that goes on in this industry, management-wise. You know what I mean? A lot of shit managers got to deal with. So, you know, at the same time, remember that when you're throwing your tantrums or doing some prima donna shit out there, they already got enough shit on their plate. They don't need to be, you know, fucking catering to everybody's fucking needs at the same time as well. You know what I mean? We're all adults in this game. So, fuck, let's just all make money, have fun, live it up, and God bless.
Oh, yeah, man.